I'm Sam. I am 22. I go to Alfred University and work for Pathways. I was taken from my mom at 10, and that was really tough because she was my main support system. So just bouncing around from family member to family member, being uprooted, was really tough. Everything from depression, bipolar, anxiety, just anger at the world, and there was a lot of bullying going on at that time too. Even the teachers isolated me, which made it even tougher. I tried to act like it didn't bug me because I was the tough kid, but really it really sucked to not be included in things and to be considered as weird and different. I tried to pretend like it was nothing and just ignore it. That was my solution. And that's why things got so much worse. If you ignore something, it can't get any better.
Kids today are dealing with loads of things, all kinds of pressure, all kinds of stress, a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, a lot of mood issues, a lot of family concerns. Untreated mental health issues can significantly impact a kid's life. Kids who are not seeking help, they might not learn the coping skills that they need. They might not get the medication they need. They might not get support that they need.
I decided I could deal with my problems, but not in the best ways. 13 through 16, there was a lot of hospital visits trying to get me on certain medications. That was when I was acting out in school. Just little things, but it all built up. And eventually I got kicked out of school. There were suicide attempts. Decided I was just done with it. And the best solution was to get out. I didn't care about anybody or anything. There was just no care. I just wanted to have fun and be happy, and I couldn't until I worked on those problems. I thought I could just bury them and leave it alone, and no, it didn't work. My grandma started trying to find programs to put us in, and we got put in the Pathways to Learning school, which was borderline help. I was too resistant for it to really do any good. But then I was put into the waiver program, and that's where things really started to turn around. Because I finally had someone telling me I could do it instead of a bunch of people expecting me to do the bad stuff. There was finally someone there that would hold me accountable. And to believe in me, I think, was a big thing. Someone there to tell me, you can do this.
I'm impressed every day with kids who come into my office. A lot of them will say, well, someone made me come, but I'm glad I'm here. Or a lot of them even say, I knew I needed help, because they'll tell me some story and they'll say, that's what made me know.
It's never easy to admit you need help, especially growing up. I was very used to doing everything myself. So to admit that I needed someone to help me and teach me, it was really kind of a kick to my pride at the time. I just finally decided I was going somewhere. It wasn't gonna be just another statistic.
Mental health issues can be embarrassing for teenagers, and I think part of it is thinking maybe I'm not normal. Part of it is thinking maybe my friends will judge me, or adults will see me as a failure, or they'll label me as a bad kid. But the kids that I have that come in here and are strong enough to say I want to get the help, those kids, when it's all done, they say they feel proud and that they feel strong and that they feel happy that they came.
I pictured where I wanted my life to go and found people that could help me get there. I still deal with anxiety to this day, but I still go to treatment for it. I'm constantly finding ways to make my life better.
Mental health care has become more attainable, more accessible, more palatable to kids. I think that there's a lot of kids out there who are savvy enough to realize that it's not a bad thing to seek for help.
I think it's made me more empathetic. I have a bigger sense of understanding where other people are coming from and wanting to help others. Basically, the pay it forward thing, I feel like they were there for me, and I really want to be able to, even if I just help one kid, I just want to be able to help someone else. Because I keep having people tell me I'm such an anomaly, like I turned out so good for what I went through, and I think it's ridiculous. I think any kid can make it through what I went through. We need more people out there to tell them that, yes, you can do this. It's tough now, but if you want it to get better, it will.
I definitely run into people minimizing the impact of mental health. There's absolutely no reason for anyone not to be able to get the help they need, or to have what they're feeling to be minimized. Your feelings are your feelings. If that's the way you feel, you can't be wrong. There's absolutely no way to be wrong about how you're feeling.
I truly believe any teen can get help, and they need to know that there are people out there that have done the steps, so it is I'm living proof you can get through it. If you want to do something with your life, you can, but first you have to deal with the issues at hand. Burying them doesn't work, it just makes them 1,000 times worse. Life can be so beautiful. You could do anything you want. Take the steps now, do it now, because everything you do at this moment makes it easier in the end. And there's just too much to live for. There's so many things in life to experience. If you're too busy looking at the bad, you're gonna miss all those great opportunities. There are tons of resources, support, and education for teens in our community. If you are struggling to overcome emotional or mental health issues, if you know someone who needs help, or if you want to get involved and give help by volunteering, dial 211 or visit 211helpline.org.